ain't drunk, I'm just drinking.
But you're so high.
Oh man, you know I ain't high.
But you're so high.
Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then.
But you're so high.
You ought to be ashamed of
Stay
yourself.
drunk all
Oh,
the
come
time.
on now, you all don't feel like that.
Bam! Hey kids, I am back. Got a fun one today. As you know or may not know, one of my favorite frames in the world is the Moka Simplex Pro. And even before it was a Moka Simplex Pro, or before I had one, I liked Z frames. Z frames are when they go wonk, wonk, wonk like that. Now, how they're supposed to look, let me grab one that's right. Here's one that's right. Love this bird. This is a Moka Simplex Pro with Hype Train motors on it. Phenomenal. Love it. This is the way it's supposed to look. Because you get the clean air from the top and blah, blah, blah. You know, that's all well and good. This one had a nasty little crash. But I build them my way in the Headhunter configuration, which is inverted in the back like that. It's just something I do. I call it a Headhunter. It's just what I do. I've got 3 or 4 of those like that. I absolutely love them. This one's also a Headhunter, and Patriot, my American flag bird, is a Headhunter. Yeah, very cool. So anyway, I love it. So Moka, you know, I have a bunch of those frames. I love them to death. And I've been harassing them, the guy at Moka. I said, you know, you need to make a Mikro Simplex, so I can make a little Micro Headhunter, because Headhunter is my favorite bird. When I go out and fly, that's what I fly. I fly them with the motors upside down and, you know, in the back, and I rip around, and, you know, I love it. I build a lot of birds that are really cool and really interesting, but I usually sell them, or they're for the donations on gallery, you know, Patriot Blades and things like that. And so for like 6 months, I'm like, you need to make one, you need to make one. Did you make one yet? Did you make one yet? You know, driving them nuts, and lo and behold, bam, look at this. I got a little baby Simplex Pro. Yeah, that's so cool. This is a prototype. This is not on the website. This is not for sale, to my knowledge. He's like, all right, to shut you up, I'm going to make one of these things, and I'm going to ship it to you. And love you, brother, he did. So he goes, this is just a prototype. Let me know what you think. So let's put it on the scale that tells no lies real quick. Like, I think it's 33 mil, or 33 gram, I think. Yep, okay, 33 gram all up weight. Nothing to it. There's only a few pieces. You got the front TPU, holds a micro camera, like a, you know, little run cam micro or a Fox here. 4 standoffs and 2 symmetrical plates, just like the normal Moka Simplex Pro. Carbon fiber is really nice. And again, this is a prototype. It may not even look like this in a month, if he even brings it to market. Moka basically said, hey, do a build on this, see what you think, give me your opinion, and let's see if the market would even be interested in something like this. I don't know. And I was like, well, shit, I don't care about the market. I just want 4 or 5 for myself. But of course, he cares about the market. A couple things I would probably change. And I'm going to build this up with some Emax. What did I buy? 1306 4000 kV motors, I think. I don't know. And I am going to make this a Headhunter. It flies almost identically the same. But that's the whole reason I wanted one of these, was to make a little baby Micro Headhunter, because that's what JJ Roto Geek flies. So that's what I'm going to do. But as far as what I would change or what I think. One, I'm not real sure we need the antenna holes here. It would be kind of, a lot of people want to put a full-size antenna on a Micro, and this isn't really a Micro. It's holding 13 or 1400 series motors. That's more of a mid-range, so it'll carry one just fine. If you want to put a far view antenna on here or something like that. I don't, though. I don't fly my little birds that far away, so yeah, for me, I don't need that. But maybe some people would like that, so they could put their SMA plug through there. Possibly a little bit more meat around these bolts in the front, maybe a little bit. The TPU is cool. I dig it. The one thing I would change about the TPU is I would make this maybe half sleeved, so it's solid around here and then open faced here. That'll keep it from, it won't be so tight that you can't get it up over the standoffs, but it won't just pop off and crash and possibly rip wires out. So I think maybe that would be a good idea. Make it half sleeved and half open. If you make it all the way sleeved, sometimes that's a pain in the ass to get the standoffs through. I think personally, let me grab a bird here. I'm gonna measure this little guy. Y'all don't need to see this. I got about a 13 or 14 millimeter stack height on most of my micros that I build. This is like 20, quite a few. Almost 30. I would like to see this slammed down a little bit. Yeah, it's too tall for my liking, but that's just me. I don't like really tall birds. I'm going to build this and then have a measure of it, look at it, and see if I can cut these down. I know I can cut them down, but I got to make sure I got prop clearance because my props are going to be upside down, and then I'll belt sand the TPU down. And I might slam it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But either way, that's really cool. One thing, and this goes out to everybody, not just Moka, but one thing when you do have these standoffs like this is I would like to see, okay, we put all the effort into putting a TPU here. It would actually be cool to put a piece of TPU back here that would be in the form, hang on. Ugh. Shit, never prepared. Of a VTX 03 or something to that nature, okay, VTX, because you've got all this vertical space right here that's wasted. Why not take a TPU like this, form it so it holds a transmitter, you know, have it indentated and then have maybe a zip strip hole that goes through, and then you could mount your VTX right here. Your antenna could go through that supposed hole, and you would save yourself a lot of room. I mean, this is just wasted space. Nothing's going back here. Who gives a shit, right? And then all you need is your flight controller, ESC, and your receiver. Bam, you're done. Your VTX could be back here, relatively protected because you're, you know, forward flight. That's what I would do if it were me. I'm not a frame designer. Don't want to be. But if I were to say, hey, my perfect little bird like this, and that even goes for big birds even, you know, it's like, if you're going to put TPU on the front, put it on the back. Utilize some of this vertical headspace back here. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm gonna love it as long as it flies, which I don't see why it wouldn't. Just because I love headhunters and I've wanted a micro headhunter for frickin' ever. So I'm gonna build this thing up. I'll do a secondary review of what I did to build it, and we'll do some flight footage as well, some DVR. It's gonna be a bad little bird, I think. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you know this is something that people you think would be cool with, or, you know, maybe other ideas that you could see design change wise. They are symmetrical plates. That is done from a manufacturing process and an assembly process. It's much cheaper to build two identical pieces than separate ones, you know, from a, you know, production standpoint. Plus it makes putting the shit together really easy too. So bam, there you go. That is, I don't even know what the name of it is. It's a prototype. I'm going to call it the Moka Simplex Pro Micro JJ Roto Geek Signature Edition. That's for you, Moka. No, this is not a Signature Edition. This is the Moka Simplex Pro Micro, probably. And by the way, it is a $130, 130 millimeters across. So let's just go. Man, yep, center to center, $130. So it's a 3-inch size. 13, 14 size motors. I think it's going to be pretty trick. So I'll slap her together today or tomorrow maybe, and I'll let you guys see what she turns out. Bam! Keep shiny side up. Take care. Bye.
Bam, JJ! Bam, JJ! Hope you like fishing.